Hey guys, so again, sorry, it's been a while since I've done a review video. A few little health things going on here and such, but so I was asked to try out a Nigara R2 Damascus 210. Kanji there. And that's like deep engraving. Handle. I think they come in different colors and such. This is like turquoise. I'm thinking stainless or nickel silver, and another darker, looks like black dyed wood as well. It is a laser grind. Focus on this here. There we go. Yeah, laser grind 50/50. Stiff, like there is no flex in this sucker, which is good. Saves for like, that's the problem with like something like anything that's a laser, but it can easily go slightly out of straightness. It being R2, so it is a powdered stainless. Takes a wicked edge. Boxed edge is right up there. Is probably one of the best ones I've used in a long while. The Damascus is eye-catching. And the etch on it is very, like, it's etched hard. So I did find it has like a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for? Grabbiness to it. Which I know that the more you use it, it will smooth itself out. Or if you're very impatient, you can always just take like some really 1000 grit sandpaper, go over it, but then you will have to etch it again. So if you like, doing that kind of stuff, hey, more power to you. Edgewise, my standard edge, so it was, shafted 1K, what was it? It's a Splash and Go 6K, I forget. Ken Schwartz used to sell them years ago. And the Falcon 8K chromium oxide strap in rue leather. And it's sharp. In the hand, it's like, for somebody like me who likes lasers, this is like this is like me at Christmas morning kind of thing. Let's see if we can't find the balance point here. So, should be right there. So basically right where your pinch grip is. So, but you're gonna move it to your other finger. But so it's very well balanced. It's not overly heavy. It's it's probably the any specs and such, I'll have a link down below in the description to where you can A, find it, and B, get all the down to the millimeter of what these all the specs. As you guys know, I'm not really too keen on doing that stuff. I'm just more worried about how it works. So with that being said, we have a couple of things. Stripey tomato, which is from the garden, so it doesn't look too hot, but he will work for the tomato test. Carrot, which is always good. A very green skinned piece of celery, which I'll talk to that when I get up there. Waxy potato for non-stick, and always finish up with the onion. So as usual, we're gonna, cut in half, go from stem to, we're gonna go this way, stem to stern. See how many slices we can get out before edge failure. Yeah, you can already see just how. I gotta loosen up here. All right, let's see how we can do here. bad. Sorry, if like I say, if my cutting's off. I had arm surgery, so it's still not there yet, but we'll get there eventually. Next part. Right about there, probably could have gotten 1 or 2 more out there, but I mean, I always find green tomatoes have actually tougher skin because they're also a little more dense, but since that's like one of those stripies or something like that. But yeah, she works. So yeah, that'll work. Carrot, and carrot is usually, because it's hard, it'll also show you pretty good how, if it deflects left or right, you can tell pretty good on there. Edge geometry, does it crack? And how smoothly does the cut go through, and such. So, no cracking. Very, that's glass smooth. You can see what I mean by has that little bit of grip to it because of the hard etching to it. But like I say, it's nothing. Once you get used to it a little bit, it's no problem. But yeah, I've used this at work for probably the last month, maybe a month or 2, something like that, and I love using it every day. Because it is light, you won't get fatigued, it's sharp, and it holds its edge for a long time. And like I say, and it's it's very aesthetically pleasing. But also, if you love lasers, this is probably going to be your cup of tea, as it were. So, not too bad on the broom wall a little bit. Sorry, hands cramping a little bit. Yeah. Of course, this is a flat grind, so, don't expect great food release, but it will. Like I say, just remember, keep that in mind when you buy any knife. Thicker ones are going to be able to have more of a convex grind. Thinner ones, not really, because of they're just thin. So just keep that in mind whenever you buy really any knife. But yeah, I mean, it's like I say, out of the box sharpness is on point. I don't think I had to touch it for 3 weeks at work. But yeah, you can see, I mean, it does easily go through product and such. Just like I say, sometimes you just have to watch that little bit of initial sticking a little bit because the acid etch finish. But you can see there's been no cracking, no splitting, nothing, just, nice little broom was. So, there's that. And no, this does go to waste. It'll get used in some things. Soups or of that like. So celery, and this is what I meant by it being very green. Getting light here for you. That is hard. It's a very tough, fibrous outer layer. So if you're in most kitchens, you probably want to peel it just so you wouldn't have to go through the problem of it. But that's not how we do things here. So the other half we'll dice up, let you see how it does for that. But for this one, we're just going to do the old Yep. For biased, it's it has a side and a half to it, but yeah. And of course, if you adjust your technique a little bit, it'll help with non-sticking, or help it stick less, I should say. This. So, just have a little fun with it. But yeah, when I first saw it, I was kind of giddy. I was like, oh, okay, this is in my wheelhouse here. And of course, my grip is not very, it's not very hard, very, firm grip. It's just light, easy peasy. Okay, so now, potato. You do tell. So, for kicks, I mean, most people probably will never do this, but you can peel with a bigger blades. Just comes with just doing it. I would say you could turn this into a rose, but I think it would go brown eye pretty quick. Okay, so for dater, standardly, this is for the non-stick, however much it will stick. So not bad. It's waxy, not starchy, so there will be a little bit of a difference, but it's still the same, Go figure. Yeah, that was, at least for me, slightly unexpected. But like I say, slightly different spud, but also, adjust your technique a little bit. So, yeah, maybe I do have to correct myself. Maybe there is a little bit of convexing to it. So, tells you how often I actually cut potatoes with this knife. Not very. Okay. And finish it up. Onion. Now, like I say, guys, if you've seen a lot of my older videos and such, I can blast through this pretty quickly. But like I say, I had carpal and ulnar surgery a couple of months ago, and it's still nowhere near, fully healed. So, sorry in advance if it doesn't look as smooth as I usually do it. But, so let's see what we can do here. Clean. Okay. Let's see how we can do here. Okay. Yeah, you can tell I'm out of practice. So, like I say, out of practice, but still can easily, you saw there was really no wedging, no stutters, but just like I say, I can't, my down force is not, strength is still not there. So let's try it one more time here. All right, ladies, gentlemen. So this was the Nigara 210 R2. A very awesome performing knife. Again, any information, where to buy and such, it'll be linked down in below. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next video.